Hi there, welcome back to another video. My name is Monica of Million Monica over on Poshmark, where I'm a full-time seller. Today I have another What Sold Quickly video for you, but with a new twist. Today I'm going to be sharing 20 items that sold over $20. I'm going to break down how much I paid for the item, where I purchased the item, and how much I actually profited on the items. So if you are at all interested in reseller related content and selling clothing online, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. And of course, please give this video a thumbs up. That helps me know I should make more content like this here on YouTube. Now, I'm also going to be sharing towards the end something that I've changed up in my business. So if you want to know what that is, please stay tuned throughout this whole video. If you have to come back to it another time, that's great as well, but I have changed something. So make sure to find out what I am doing differently. Okay, so I sold this first item full price for $50, and that is this Orvis Nordic. It was a popover Fair Isle style sweater. Fabulous condition. I did pay $6 for this item at a buy-sell trade store during a 50% off sale. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $40, and after my cost of goods were taken out, I profited $34. Next, we have this vintage yellow oversized cable knit sweater, size small, actually very similar to the style that I'm wearing now. It sold full price as well for $32. My cost of goods for this sweater was $5. I did purchase it again at the Savers, at Savers. They were having a 50% off sale as well, and that is where I picked this up. And after Poshmark fees, I was left with $25.60 for a total profit of $20.60. Okay, this next vintage cheetah print blouse was absolutely stunning and so unique. It had these shoulder studded details. It sold for $25 via customer offer. I paid $4.50 for this item at the Savers 50% off sale. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $20, and after my cost of goods, I profited $15.50. This next pair of loafers was a metallic kind of leather style loafer, and they were the brand Halogen. They sold for $30 via offer to Liker. I paid about $5.50 for this pair of loafers, and after Poshmark fees, I made $22.20, and after my cost of goods, I was left with $16.70. My fifth item is this 90s vintage wool grandpa style sweater. I love picking these up this time of year. I received a $25 offer on this item really quickly, and I was happy to accept it. I did purchase this at the bin, so I paid about $2, and after cost of goods, I was left with $20 for a total profit of $18. Next was this pair of vintage high-rise patchwork jeans. Now, this was definitely a pair of vintage jeans that someone had redone, so they had purposefully created distressing and placed in these really unique patchworks pieces. I did accept a $25 offer on this pair of jeans. I paid about $2 at the bins, and was after Poshmark fees was left with $20 and was left with a profit of $18. Next was this Anthropologie. It was the brand Aldo Martins, which I had never actually heard of before, but after looking at the RN number, which was 66170, I was able to determine that it was an Anthropologie brand. It was this beautiful Fair Isle long blanket style, like duster sweater. I did sell this for $45 via offer to Liker. Now, this was kind of an accident, I will say. I was just like mindlessly going through and sending out 30% offers, and I accidentally sent out a 30% offer to Liker on this item with the $1.80 shipping discount. I did not mean to do that. I did want to actually get more from this item, but someone did accept it. And so I paid $11 for this at the buy-sell trade store 50% off sale. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $34.20, so my total profit was $23.20, which is pretty decent. I mean, that's decent, but I was hoping for about $10 more because the condition was truly amazing. Next was this cachet black open front cardigan. I did accept a $25 offer on this item. I paid $4 for it at the Savers 50% off sale. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $20, and so I had a total profit of $16. This next item was my first pair of Ferragamo shoes that I'd ever purchased. I have since picked up a couple more, but I actually found these. My friend Carrie actually pointed them out, but I found these in Arizona when I was there for Posh Fest, and they were size 6.5. They were the driving loafers. I did pay $35 for them, which might seem like a lot, but I was willing to test out the brand and just see what I could get for them. Comps were okay. So I did sell them for $90. I did accept a $90 offer. So after Poshmark fees, I was left with $72, leaving me with a profit of $37. So it was a good experiment. I think I would pay $35 for this style again if the condition was about the same. So really good. Next, we have this pair of American Eagle distressed jegging jeans, size 8. I did accept a $22 offer on these. Yeah, I believe it was an offer. So I paid about $2 for these at the bins. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $15.80. And so my total profit was $13.80. Next was this absolutely stunning vintage leather, kind of a maroon burgundy color leather jacket, and it was a modern, like, small, and I did accept a $40 counter offer on this item. I paid about $3 for it at the bins. After Poshmark fees, was left with $32 for a total profit of $29. And then this the 12th item is this vintage cowl neck oversized sweater, and I did send out a $28 offer to Liker on this item, and it was accepted. I paid about $5 for this. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $20.60 for a total profit of $15.60. This next item also has a bit of a story. So this pair of Danskos sold for $40 via offer to Liker. This was a pair of Danskos that I actually purchased for myself on Poshmark, and I purchased them with shipping included for $26.79. So after Poshmark fees, I was left with $30.20. You're probably thinking, obviously that's not much of a profit, but because I purchased these for myself and the fit was just a little too tight, and I just wanted to truly make my money back, and that is what I was able to do. So I made $3.41 on this item, but honestly, I'm perfectly happy with that. It's definitely not what I would purchase a pair of Danskos for to sell ever, but because, again, they were from me, I was just happy to move them. This next pair of jeans was a pair of vintage orange tab Levi's. I sold them for $45 via customer offer. I did receive several offers on these right away, but very, very low offers, and so I did hold out until I received an offer that was a little bit more in the area of which I would accept offers for this pair of Levi's. So I did pay $5 for this at the Savers 50% off sale. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $36, and for a total profit of $31. Next is this pair of vintage AJ Valenci patent leather booties. They were so fun. They had a little bit of a square toe to them, very 90s style. I did accept a $25 offer on them. I paid about $2 at the bins, and after Poshmark fees, was left with $20 for a profit of $18. Then there was this vintage floral, like, mock neck blouse, size 4. It was just so soft, and I did accept a $27 offer on this item. I think I sent out an offer to Liker on this item, but I honestly can't remember, and I for some reason didn't write it down. But I did pay about $3.50 for this at the Savers 50% off sale. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $21.60 for a total profit of $18.10. Now, these next 3 items are a result of something that I changed with my business. And that change is definitely not groundbreaking or anything new, but I have actually started listing on eBay. Now, it's only been a couple weeks that I've been listing on there, but thankfully I've made a few sales that are keeping me motivated to continue listing. Listing on eBay is something that I've been wanting to do for several months, something I've been talking about and just really haven't gotten into gear, and now I'm ready to go. I'll talk more about eBay and like all of that in another video, but just know that that is something that I'm starting. I'm very green. I really don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just happy to make a few sales. So the first item that sold quickly over $20 was this Eloqué faux leather wrap dress. And actually it was a faux like wrap dress as well, so it wasn't truly a real wrap dress, but it did sell on eBay for my $50 asking price. I'm slightly new to how eBay takes percentages. I've heard some people say they take 10%. I've heard some people say they take 12%. For the sake of this video, I'm saying that they're taking 12%. I really don't understand all the fees yet. I'll learn. If you know, leave it down below so that I can figure this out. But anyway, I paid about $3 at the bins. After what I'm assuming is going to be my eBay fees, I'll be left with $44, and so a total profit of $41. Next was this Free People. It was called the Once Upon a Time. It was like a sweater blouse. It was very, very intricate and beautiful. It had these big sleeves. I didn't realize that this Free People top had such a great following and such a great resale value. Comps on Poshmark were like in the $40 to $60 range, which I was surprised to see. This was a personal item for myself that I'd actually bought at a buy-sell trade store for around $8. It had been hanging in my closet for months. I've actually worn it a few times, and just decided that it was ready to move it along. So it sold on eBay for a $45 offer, which I was really happy with. And so after eBay fees, I was left with $39.60 for a total profit of $31.60. Okay, my last eBay sale that I'll be talking about is this Mata International Fair Isle popover sweater, very similar to the first Orvis sweater, just different color schemes and a different brand. So this sold on eBay for a $24 offer. I paid $4 for this at the Savers 50% off sale, and after eBay fees I was left with about $21 for a total profit of $17. And yeah, so I'm really happy with those eBay sales. I've had a few others as well, but I'm really excited that this is so far my experience with eBay, and I'll be continuing to share more about my journey with eBay in later videos. Okay, and my last sale over $20 was this pair of paw green wingtip Chelsea booties. I was so excited to find these at the bins and learn about this new brand because it has great resale value. And this was actually one of those items that I was going through and sending out offers, and I accidentally hit that 30% off offer button instead of the 20, which is what I was wanting to send. Anyway, they sold for $68 via offer to liker. I was hoping for a little bit more, but at the same time, like, that's totally fine. They sold quickly. And I paid about $3 for these at the bins. After Poshmark fees, I was left with $52.60 for a total profit of $49.60. Now, after you've seen all of these, you've heard what I've paid, you've heard where I've purchased the items, you've heard what I've been left with. Let's break down the actual numbers here. So, I might leave off a few odd cents. I grossed $760 on these 20 items. My cost of goods for all 20 items was $136. My average price per item was $6.80, which is a little high. I like to keep it around $5, but keep in mind that I paid a lot for those Ferragamos, and also the dance goes, which I purchased for myself, really kind of threw those numbers up there. So I was left with a total profit of $467. Now, for the sake of this video, that is what I earned. That's awesome. But I also have to keep in mind that I still have to keep a percent for taxes. So that is what I've made on these items, and I hope it was helpful to see the breakdown. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And I actually will be doing, spoiler alert, I will be doing a under $20 video coming soon. So if you enjoyed this one, make sure to watch that one as well. And as always, I will see you next time.